we got them all cut out. Just going to take and lubricate the ends up. It's kind of sticky because it's cold out, but you get the idea. You're just basically lubricating it up so it'll go together. You can also use some Vaseline, which is what I would rather use, but they give you this with it, so I'm just gonna stick this in there, just run it back and forth. There you go. I just rub some more all around it. What I got on my hand, and I'll stick that inside as well. Put that one in, no big deal. I pretty much just clean up my gloves with the outsides of these once I stick it real good on the hole. Really no need to get all crazy with it, but that's all I do is just clean up my gloves so I can stick them in. They slide together real easy, these two-part boots. The last of it, lubricate that up a little bit with what's on my gloves, and we stick it in. You can pretty much push them in, but I get tired of pushing stuff after a while, so use aluminum or brass hammer. Make sure you're not beating or mauling it up. Make sure you ain't got no rocks or nothing on that. There you are. That's it. I'll go and do the other end, and that's all you got to do. The other side's a little bigger. Alright, we got the other side. We'll put some more glue on it, or not sure what they call this, but lubricant. Now I wire wheel these down with an angle-headed die grinder. You can clean them up however you want, but that's all I did was just take a wire wheel to it and clean it all out, and then shot some carb cleaner over it. Like I said, you run out, you can use some Vaseline if you have to. Not a big deal. I ran into where in the front, this is your front one, the bigger one goes towards the front of the car. While this was in there, the bracket that come down, I actually had to take a cutoff wheel and cut that off, cut the bolt. So went and bought a new grade 8 bolt from Orscheln's. It's like $3 with washers and a nut. At least get a grade 8 bolt. I wouldn't get anything like a grade 5 or anything. I wouldn't do that. There you are with that. There you are, they're in. Check your bolt. There you have it, goes right in. I got the washers just in case I needed them, but you never know. Now I'm going to lean this up like it would go in the car, so that way I can put the back shackle bracket on and get it pre-set up, and I'll show you that. Okay, so if this thing's sitting in there, and you can see that's going to bolt to the front because that's the bigger one. This one here is going to bolt to the back because it's a smaller one. It's going to get the shackle. As you can see, the shackle gets the smooth side. It don't get the side like that. It gets more of like a side like this. So as it sits in there, it's going to sit like that. I'm going to double check it. That's right, the smooth side goes around to the front. So, it doesn't really matter where you position it as long as you can get the hole or get the bolt through the hole. But they usually take the bolt from the inside out. So if this is on the driver's side, your bolt's going to basically go once you get it kind of started, you can tap it through, bend it down, or tilt it down, however you want to look at it. Put your nut on it. You don't want to tighten this up all the way, but you can get it close, because this is going to collapse all your stuff together. So a 21 and a 19 on one side, I believe. Yeah. You can take an air wrench if you want. Videoing. Alcohol alert.
McDonald's delivery.
Said I'm not going to tighten it all the way down. I'm just going to get it up there close. So. There you go. You still want to be able to move it. But I got it close, so I won't have to tighten that much while I'm underneath there. I'll take this one out, and I can set the whole thing in. It's ready to roll. When you change these guys, I know I probably went through all this and probably said it before, but it's easier to get this thing all out the leaf spring. I've tried changing them inside, and I always tell my customers, hey, by the time I fix them inside your truck, it's easier to get them out, burn them out, and then cut that slit in them like I showed you. If you do it any other way, you can drill them and all that stuff. By the time you drill them, you go and cut them out, cut the rest of it out. You're basically, you find out if you just heat that center shaft up through the middle, it'll burn it out, and you just push it out with a screwdriver. And as you've seen, there ain't nothing to it. These can be a lot harder trying to air chisel them out and all that kind of stuff. But if, as I showed you, you cut the two slits in it, and then you use just a regular chisel. You don't even have to use as big as mine, but you can use a chisel and knock that center out of there. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy, baby. There you go. That's how you put shackles in a car. I'd show you how to put them in, but basically if you run into any problems when you're getting them out, like these bolts get seized up through them, just take a cut-off wheel and come down through the rubber, cut right into the rubber, and keep on going. Keep cutting all the way through. Do it on the other end as well, but you don't want to cut these brackets up. Now these brackets broke on hers, so I replaced them and put new ones on her truck. And there you go. Hope you enjoyed it watching Sam Time. Save all your money doing all your maintenance. Please subscribe. Have a great day.